using our high torque, they're using our stubby impact wrenches, and they're asking what's next. What else can you guys bring to the market? And we saw that in pretty much every single one of these boxes, someone had a die grinder, or someone had 2 or 3 die grinders, 4 die grinders over here. All right. So this is a market that right now there's no great cordless solution. There's some onesie twosies here and there that are not delivering what you want and what a professional expects. So we're happy to bring the industry's first cordless die grinder that's going to deliver that power, the run time, the size, and the control that you expect from your power tools. So first and foremost, when I went into the shop and asked people, hey, what do you want from a cordless die grinder? First thing, it needs to perform just like my pneumatic die grinder. I need that power. We're happy to say we're putting out 20% more power than a pneumatic market leader on the marketplace. So you can take my word for it, or we can do a quick demo if you guys like to show that. All right. So whoever would like to come up and help, whoever has a spare hand, come on up.
I want to mess with this.
All right, who we got here? Justin?
Yeah.
All right, let's give Justin a round of applause real fast. All right, so safety first, thank you. Up here we have a demo that's going to show you what the market leader is capable of versus the M12 field die grinder. So when I turn the switch over here, these are both going to turn on, and we're going to add weights to each side, see which one's able to put up through this torture test. So Justin, what we'll have you do here is just add a weight on top here.
Just one?
Yep, just one at a time.
Okay.
And we're going to see how that goes. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Double the weight on here before it even shuts down, and it's finally just shut off. So as you can see, the pneumatic die grinder is already starting to bog down. And this is representative of how hard you can push on that product before it's actually going to stop. So Justin, you mind if I borrow some of your weights?
Yeah, here, take
All right, thank you. All right,
This thing
appreciate
is
that.
junk.
It's not going too well for it, is it?
No.
So we can get about... That's a direct representation of that power you can get from a battery pack that is that small and fits in a tight spot, yet is able to outperform your pneumatic die grinder. So that's going to be something that users will absolutely appreciate, is you're not going to sacrifice performance. Runtime's another thing that everybody asks about. This thing's got great power, but can it have the runtime? So we did a little runtime test. We were able to get over 250 linear feet of gasket removal on 120 charge. So to put that into perspective, we estimate that's about 5 transmissions taking off gasket, around 5 different transmissions with 120 charge. So if you're working harder than that, maybe you have a bigger surface area, we also offer 3.0, 4.0, 6.0 battery packs on top of that. So got you covered on the runtime side, no problem. So big thing was users were saying, hey, you've got speed control on the back of your tools, right? It'd be great if we could dial in the RPM. So right now, with the pneumatic die grinder, your best way to check how fast you're going is to kind of just feather the trigger, right? There's a little air outlet on the back, but at the end of the day, you don't really know how fast you're spinning. And each one of these accessories up here has a manufacturer rating of your max RPM that you're supposed to be operating at. You didn't know that? Well, now you know, so you can operate a little bit safer out there. So we did a quick landscaping survey of what the most common accessories are and dialed in those RPMs around those accessories. So mode 1 is going to spin at 10,000 max RPM. Mode 2 is going to be at 15,000 RPM. Mode 3, 20,000. And then mode 4, all out RPM is 25,000. So you have 0.3 horsepower and 25,000 RPM from the right angle die grinder. Plenty of power to get the job done, and also in a more controlled manner. Finally here, access and mobility. So we have some great videos of us doing some prototype testing, users getting the tool, trying to find something to do, and doing one of these, reaching for their air hose, and guess what, they don't need it anymore. And that's a great feeling for us when we go out into the shop and get that type of feedback from the user, how happy they are that there's no hose. But the big thing was this needs to be compact. So front to back here, we designed it to be fit into a tight spot, but the height of the product as well is also something that's going to allow you to easily store this. We know a lot of you are putting these in your tool chest. So at the end of the day, you can go ahead and just drop her in there, and you're all done, and move on to the next side of the shop and keep your day going. What's that?
We're going to need a 6-pack.
We're going to need a 6-pack. All right.
We're going to need
multiple
a 6-pack.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because it sucks changing the things over.
Accessories.
That's why I have 4. Is
Yes.
dedicated to each kind of.
We're happy to have each one of you guys get at least 4 to 6. That's totally fine. Yes, we appreciate that. I'll put that as our next pack to sell. So all this is coming out October 1st. Be on the lookout for it. There will be an inline version coming as well. So that's just going to be a little bit late fall, about 3 months after. So January 2020, you can expect that one. Yes, inline version as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.